Hey everyone, Wolfman here. I'm back after another hiatus from doing video reviews, especially for LEGO Star Wars, and I'm making another attempt to do more LEGO Star Wars reviews, and I'm getting back where I left off with my review on the Razor Crest, which you haven't seen. I would love it if you guys went and check that out. It was from back in March, which I'm sorry for the delay in this, especially for this set. I am doing this video was on a review on the AT-ST Raider from the Mandalorian. I am gonna finish off two more sets from the Mandalorian, doing that one and Boba Fett's Starship. But before I do, just a quick update on my Mock Monday reviews. I am going to be doing those twice a month, so I will be doing it on the 1st of August, which is going to be next week. Then we'll be doing it again until the week after next. So I'm trying to stretch out the number of mocks that I have, because some aren't worth doing a review on, at least in my opinion. But if you guys want to, but if anyone wants to see it, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'm not going to be doing them. But most of the other ones are basically automobiles that I have built. Some are worth doing reviews, I may do it, but may or may not. But anywho, that's just a little quick update. I am going to be investing, after I do the sets from The Mandalorian, which after Boba Fett's Starship, I am going to be jumping on my Starfighter Corps, and I may do Republic, I may do Rebel Alliance, it just depends. I just might do Good Guys Starfighter, so yeah, I think that's just a little quick update, so without any further ado, onto the review. And this is the set number 75254 AT-ST Raider. And this is a set that came from the show The Mandalorian, which I'm sure everyone is well aware of, is well known about. And this set was actually featured in the first season of The Mandalorian. I don't recall which episode it was, but it was when he was hiding out on a planet from the Imperial Remnant, who were trying to capture baby Grogu. Anyways, it was when he met another potential ally in Cara Dune, which happens to be one of the minifigs. But I'll get into the minifigs here in just a minute. But any other lore behind the set here, it was basically stolen somehow by, I believe, what were they called? Klatooinian Raiders. Kind of a amusing name. Well, maybe not amusing. But yeah, this was a vehicle that was taken by these raiders and was utilized to terrorize a village in which both Mando and Cara Dune helped defend, and actually were able to beat the scene with very minimal how did they take it out again? Oh, that's right. They got it trapped into the swamplands outside of the village that they were trying to protect. But yeah, this sucker actually was rather impressive, especially with the red lights in the cockpit. I wish this sucker had. I could invest in that, but I have doubts. I don't think I will. But it did look pretty sick. Anyways, yeah, this sucker does come with 4 minifigures. This comes with Mando, Din Djarin, Cara Dune, 1 Klatooinian Thug, and a 2nd Klatooinian Thug. I'll put photos up just so you guys can get a better look, because I'm not going to hoist the whole platform up to the screen, because, well, in one of my first reviews, I dropped them. So, yeah, just the 4 figs that the set comes with. So those aside, this is the actual set itself. The AT-ST Raider that comes with 4 minifigures and has 540 pieces. And unfortunately, I don't have any other AT-STs ever. I mean, this was actually my first and only one, and I actually like this model a lot, even though it's a little asymmetrical in some of the designs, especially with the legs, and aside from the guns, which I'll get to in just a minute. But as far as posability, it only here at the joints are the only areas where you can actually make it where it can actually move. But the only other spots that you can actually make move is the head or the cockpit, basically. Take your pick. Don't really care which one you prefer. But I actually like this gimmick. In fact, the feature it has is basically this knob here and a gear function, and I actually took that design aesthetic in a Starfighter, which I'm going to be presenting next Monday, my Arrowhead bomber / dropship. So I actually got ideas from the sucker to implement in that sucker, which you will see next week. Anywho, the sucker also comes with a few guns. I mean, you got a couple guns that can be posable. A one-shot barrel gun here on the side, and a double one here on the other side. And one of the features this has, which I don't really have the missiles for, it does have the chin-mounted guns, which I really love. I mean, it's really awesome. I really like that feature. Anyways, it does come with the spring-loaded missiles, which I unfortunately do not have installed at the moment. But they are flick missiles. I mean, they are the spring-loaded kind, and just by these two pegs here in the back is what you use to spring them. So those are basically some of the playable features on the sucker. And you can actually pop up in the top to put a cockpit. In fact, or gain access to the cockpit. You actually can put a couple of minifigs in through the top here, but that's a little cumbersome. So instead of just having that open, the whole top here can basically come undone, and I did not intend for that to happen. Ha ha ha! Very funny. Yeah, that's the inside. I think, what can you put? Okay, you can only have one minifigure in there, unfortunately. But I think some of the other past ATSTs you can only have. Oh, bless me. That's a first. Anywho, I think some of the other ATST variants that have come in the past that can only have one figure in it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would appreciate feedback. Anyways, the design of the sucker is actually really cool, and I actually had a lot of fun building this. And granted, if I decide to do more ATSTs of this similar design, I probably would, unless a better version of the ATST, not the one that came out earlier this year. I mean, that thing, in my opinion, is not worth getting. The head's too small. It's just overall not an underwhelming compared to a design like this. I mean, this sucker I actually love a lot. Of course, I would make it cut and clean. I would do the Imperial colors, and I wouldn't have any of these rustic color detail pieces, which is a nice aesthetic. It makes it stand out, really makes it unique. Which I'm not really gonna bash any further. So it's a nice aesthetic, especially since it's basically a neutral or / enemy, whichever. I mean, can modify it differently in different ways to make it stand out in different ways, so it's not affiliated with the Raiders from what this set was designed after. But yeah, altogether it's a well put together set. I mean, I had a lot of fun building it, and I did do a speed build of this sucker. If you haven't seen that, I would appreciate it if you did. Yeah, overall, a neat, well put together set. A set that's unfortunately retired, but I would recommend this set, especially if you want to get certain characters like Cara Dune, another Mando figure, which unfortunately does not come with Grogu or Baby Yoda, for those who are unfamiliar. Yeah, overall, a neat set, definitely well worth the purchase, and definitely worth getting. So that was my review on the LEGO Star Wars AT-ST Raider from the first season of The Mandalorian. And if you liked the video, please feel free to leave a like and leave a comment down below. I would appreciate some feedback. If you guys share more information that you know of from the series of The Mandalorian. And if you're new here, feel free to come join the Wolf Pack by hitting the red subscribe button down below and then hit the notification bell, even though I don't really upload that often, but I'm gonna try and get myself into a routine. I do more than just LEGO Star Wars reviews. I am going to be doing some ukulele, my ukulele tutorials. Mainly it's just me playing certain songs on the ukulele, and one is going to be coming out here pretty soon. And it's been one I've been practicing on for the past few months, really since March. So yeah, look forward to the next for that, and for the next review, and look forward to more of my Mock Monday reviews. So yeah, I hope anyone who comes across this channel feel free to subscribe. Come join the pack, and remember, Jesus loves you more than Elmo and Barney. I'll see you next time.